Howdy. I think it's time that you start thinking of your edit as a movie trailer for your clan. I'll explain. If you want to make your gaming clan proud to have your skills, then stop thinking like an editor and start thinking like a director. Change up the way you do your edits and make the most of the footage that you have at your disposal. If possible, start asking your team members for both game footage as well as to start recording their conversations in-game. That way you can truly be a step above the others in terms of how people see edits or teamtages. Make the viewing experience feel like a cinematic experience. Instead of just focusing on one map kills or trick shots mainly, have it seem as if there's a slow-moving plot to the matches. Build up the dynamic by incorporating pre-match chatter or team forum discussions. Hell, use everything you're able to. There are two types of editors. Those that go above and beyond the Call of Duty, and those that are simply content to use the tried and true yet tired looking pieces that hundreds of thousands of other editors are using. Remember, don't think of the edits as simply that, but episodes in a show that you are producing. If possible, watch tons of trailers. Take notes on how they piece together clips of a movie to entice, lure, and provoke both the mind and the heart. If it seems like I'm taking a more passionate route and taking a romantic approach to this, that's because I'm trying to change the way edits are done and seen. You, as an editor, have a plethora of transitions, effects, filters, and if you've got a team of editors helping you out, animations to make your footage look epic. Train yourself to utilize the TEFA, transitions, effects, filters, and animations, that you normally don't use, to the point where, let's say for instance, you realize that combining slow motion, glow, and a change in position of the camera from the gun to the bullet can create the sensation of a romance between the bullet and its intended target. This is a no-brainer. Use the best music as well. That's also another thing. Are you trying to stand out from the other heavy bass dubstep using editors out there and trying to build up your team on the map to get more quality players? Use the technique of the teal-orange trailer filter, since those are the most eye-catching. Yes, dubstep, electronica, techno, all those drive home the point of your team having great energy, and that's fine. But just remember that audio is just as important as video. And if you've got a crappy audio track in concert with a visual piece that you spent the last 3 weeks tweaking to get it just right, you might as well be stating that your team gets the most long shot awards using KSGs rather than snipers. The point I'm driving home here is that I know for a fact that these tips will help you out in the long run of things. By switching up the audio, you create ambiance that wasn't there before. You put in classical mixed with a series of knife melee kills. You're advertising that in matches you're like Jack the fucking Ripper and no one saw you coming and no one saw you leaving. Add a combo of rock and country mixed with rushing shaky cam of your team kicking ass. You'll be seeing that your team is more badass than a cloned hybrid of Chuck Norris and Kurt Russell from both Roadhouse and Escape from LA. Remember, 2 Kurt Russells are equal to 1 Chuck Norris. Just because you're an editor doesn't mean you can't 1080 no screen get wrecked the shit out of rival teams' edits. After all, you are both the director and chief cinematographer, and your team in matches are your actors. Stand out from the crowd. Make your impact harder than an asteroid smashing a cupcake, and shake the confidence of any team that goes up against your own. In short, follow these tips and you'll be partying like epic rock stars. Now for the shout out portion. To Myth Voxel and Alpha of SP, keep up the great work. I'm always on the lookout for awesome editors, and though I see a couple of fakers every now and then, both of your works are fucking top notch. Your teams are so very lucky to have you among their numbers, and your skills as editors continue to improve with each and every upload. Myth Voxel, remember, take your time. If that means not rushing through your work and extending the amount of time you take into each upload, go for it. Yes, education is first and foremost, but the real test of the world is the level of quality you put into it. You are so very close to godhood that it's funny other editors haven't yet cowered in fear the moment they see you post a link to your edits. With the few suggestions I've talked about in this video, you will be the envy of other teams. Thank you so much for watching, and now, time for the outro. Peace, motherfuckers.